Okay, I have with me Nick on the left and Eamon on the right, with Dusty in the middle, in the foreground. Dusty's our...
Say hello.
Hello, Dusty.
The
Hello.
resident security
He retrieves
guard.
all the sticks.
Yeah.
But, thanks, guys, for all your help with this Nestbox program. And
Been a pleasure.
we just thought we would... I'd like to just share some insights of your background with the supporters of the Bower. Firstly, if you'd like to just give us an idea of where you've come from, in either case, Nick or Eamon.
Yeah. So I'm originally from Dalesford, a little town in country Victoria, but I've spent my career mostly in tree work in Melbourne, and that's where I've come from previously.
And Eamon?
And yeah, so I grew up in Melbourne, and same again. Most of my career in tree work and climbing has been in Melbourne. So this is a good movement for me for out of the city. But yeah.
Okay, and what brings you both to the Urbadalla region?
I would say initially I was kind of seeking out the work just because I wanted to help, but then I guess kind of the money helps us stay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And Eamon, same with you?
Yeah, absolutely. The money is a big attraction, but I was really just seeking a change of lifestyle, and you know, we're camping while we work, and so it's very different lifestyle to what I had in Melbourne, and yeah, I love it. I love the change. But that's sort of what brought me out here.
Okay, and what does your work as an arborist entail? In Melbourne or even up here, more so possibly what you've been doing up here? Is it much difference?
It's very different.
Yeah,
It's
very-
completely
Yeah. The work here is especially different because of the obviously the bushfire affected spots. It's a lot different to kind of the tree work that's in Melbourne, which is just usually based around people not wanting trees there. So yeah, it's just very different in many ways.
Okay. And what's your special interest in arborist, in the arborist trade? Is there anything in particular that
Yours
You
might
really
be
enjoy
what we're doing today.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, so as I got into climbing trees, I sort of started to realise that we could mix it in with habitat creation as well. Obviously, whether it's installing bird boxes or carving hollows in trees for wildlife, and that sort of really grabbed my passion and really kept me excited about this industry and climbing. And but yeah, it's definitely where I want to professionalize in this industry, even though it's not the most financially best side of our industry. It's just I just love doing it. Even all day today, it's just been an absolute absolutely lovely. So yeah, that's me.
excellent, very good.
I don't know, the private stuff does get old, but I kind of would like to see myself heading towards more thinking on the larger scale of trees and trying to manage our forests and stuff a bit better is kind of where I could see myself going.
Okay. And okay, are there any particular projects you've worked on before that have of interest or relevant to what we're talking about?
I guess so. In my area, I've done mountain ash seed collection, so climbing the tallest trees in Australia just to collect their seeds to reforest, which was kind of interesting and kind of where that thought process, I guess, started.
How tall does a mountain ash grow?
The tallest one I think at the moment is about 112 metres,
Ooh.
but the tallest I got was I think 55 to 60 metres tall. Yeah.
Okay.
They're a crazy tree.
It's another world up there.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous. That's
Okay, and what would you like to do after you finish the bushfire cleanup work? Is there anything to...
Well, we both had plans to go up to Mount Broulee. That was sort of for the winter. That was sort of our plan.
But yeah, kind of
So,
COVID-19 has really put a halt to that plan.
Yeah, so I ended my lease at my rental and everything. So, but I don't know.
we're still
yeah.
hopeful. Yeah, we'd like to.
Basically,
do
we
some
don't
stuff.
know what we'll do after this.
Yeah.
We've got to sort that out.
Yeah. And what sort of work is it at Mount Buller?
Oh, anything we can get our hands on,
Yeah.
hospitality. But we've applied for lift operations. So
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, to be honest, like we've both been doing tree work pretty full on for the last 3 years definitely, and the whole Mount Buller thing is just a sort of opportunity to mix it up a little bit and have a break from tree work for a few months, so that we can come back fresh and excited about it all again. Because it can be taxing.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty physically taxing. I
yeah,
agree.
for sure.
Yeah. So, any other points of interest? And any other things you'd like to share with the Bauer supporter group?
Just the fact we've really enjoyed just being in this little.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, this pocket
It's like a little nest for us, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've spending a lot of time in a lot of the bush around in this area, and this little pocket, it's amazing to see how the bush is coming back from all the fires, and you can really see how the fire has so many benefits to this bush, where it didn't hit sort of too hard, even though, yeah, I mean,
In
you know a lot
comparison
more
to
about
the
it than
areas
me,
that weren't managed as well,
Yeah.
The fires definitely took a lot worse toll than they have here. Like, this is what I would say the bushes generally would love to have every so few years as a
Yeah,
burn.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks very much, guys, and
No
thanks
worries.
again for the great work that you're doing for us.
Our pleasure.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye now.
Thank you.